Hey everybody, what is going on? I am here today to showcase the best build in the game. It's no big deal. I'm just kidding. There's probably better builds, but for Jack, this is definitely my personal favorite. Let me just go ahead and get into... Let me go into the equipment first, then you'll understand more of the skills that I'm doing. So the first and biggest priority is the Deadly Bloom. You might be thinking, what? But, well, you know, some of you are probably thinking, oh, I know exactly what he's going to do. So, yeah, just, let's continue anyways. Deadly Bloom, item number 1. Item number 2 for our Oz kit, Eddie, because shield capacity, laser damage, and a whole lot of survivability perks such as random restoration of shields and whatnot is a treat. Love Eddie. Next up for our grenade is Homing Stormfront. You don't actually need this in particular. You can use whatever grenade you want. Mega nades and bonus packages also work wonders. So yeah, you do what you want. Next up is Celestial Doppelganger. This one is modded. I'll go ahead and admit that. But I also, for anyone who wants, anyone who wants to play fair or whatever, there's normal versions that the only difference is 2 points in best foot forward and 1 point in adjust compensation, which those are minor, but nice perks to have boosted up nonetheless. So yeah, Celestial Doppelganger, that is our baby.
Which one of you will cause the most pain?
We're gonna want Thunderfire because it's the best laser in the game. Electric plus fire equals amazing. It's just amazing. I would recommend this for almost any build, honest to God. For next up, we're gonna have a Juicy Ravager. I don't see a lot of people using Torque shotguns, and this here is the best model of it. You'll see why. When it's coupled with Cryo, it's a godlike machine. So yeah. Next up is the bitch, the Social Fatale, for freezing purposes, as well as just because, it's a good Hyperion SMG. It's really good for damage, and with the freezing, you can basically deal constant critical hits and just go on forever. So yeah. And last but not least, the Practicable Viral Marketer, because we want to have all the elements at our disposal, and it's the best corrosive weapon that I know of. And yeah, it's just amazing. Yeah, I love this thing. I love the conference call, and I love this. So, anyways, going into the specs now, we're gonna put one of the expendable assets, obviously, because, well, duh. And now we're gonna put into best foot forward, because having our Digijacks out for longer is, it's vital for, well, you'll see. Next up, just compensation, because increased magazine size and increased grenade damage is amazing. I can't recommend that enough. I can't think of any build for Jack that I wouldn't have that on, to be perfectly honest. Next up is You Have My Shield, because we want our Jacks to also have the Deadly Bloom, because having explosions all around the battlefield is a glorious thing to have. Jack's Cachet, because more grenades equals awesome. Duh. On my mark, because more grenades equals awesome, and 2 at once is pretty great to have. It's just a good skill all around. Hero Pose, because increased shield capacity, recharge rate, and delay are just amazing. Yeah, the delay decrease and recharge rate increase are actually, in particularly, really good with the Deadly Bloom. So yeah. Persistence for survivability, because when our Digijacks go away, if we're in a long fight or whatever, like with EOS or whatever, it's really good to have. We will not be putting in to promote the ranks, because we want our Jacks to die as fast as possible. We don't want them to have the increase in health and damage resistance, yada yada yada. We just want... Our Digijacks are mostly there just to serve us. So they are not there to deal particularly high damage, so don't worry about that. That's the reason why we're not speccing it to bolster or take their freedom. So yeah. Anywho, next up is Collaborate, because increased damage up to 50% is amazing. I don't know how else to put it. It's just great to have. Teamwork, because health regeneration is a must. It's just something that's amazing to have. Again, it's just something I can't recommend enough. Next up is Synergy, because weapon damage and critical hit damage. It's just great to have. And because, I mean, the critical hit damage does go well with the Fatale, because where it freezes and you can just have an enemy in place constantly shooting at their head, yeah, it can take them out pretty well. Next up is Winning, because the increased movement speed and the constant buffs to our shields will be great. I mean, yeah, that pretty much speaks for itself. Believe, because of all the perks that we get from it, weapon damage, which coupled with synergy and collaborate is astounding. Fire rate, reload speed and accuracy, because those are all also great to have. Leadership, so that we get all these buffs whenever a Digijack dies, which will be almost constantly, since we have almost no buffs to their health or anything whatsoever other than the shield, which will just make them explode more anyways. So yeah, it's just a great little combination of stuff. Optimism, because when they despawn, they explode. And the thing you need to consider is when a Digijack despawns, even if it's just you move too far away from it, its health is dropping to 0, meaning that the Deadly Bloom shield will also make the explosion. So there's 2 explosions going off at once every time a Digijack despawns. It's fantastic. Also, having the next one spawn with less health is, you know, it helps make more explosions and give you more constants and perks. So yeah. And then potential, because when a Digijack spawns, he sets off the Shock Nova. Just, you know, good to have more explosions going around. And, you know, using it in Fight for Your Life is also amazing to have. Oh, and also, leadership is good because, you know, second wind off your Digijacks is great. It actually won't happen too often, but there will be instances where shit's going south, so I can't recommend it enough. And then delegation, because having the damage being redistributed to the Digijacks is, I mean, it's great. You know, it helps keep up your, you know, constant health and boosts and damage and all this crazy shit that's going on. Yeah, it's a plethora of amazingness that's going on. You're going to conquer the battlefield. It's all about keeping in control of the entire battlefield while remaining a badass yourself. Finally, these two, it really doesn't matter. But I'm going into high-frequency trading simply because weapon swap speed is great to have when you're going to be regularly switching between the elemental types and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, it's just nice to have. Incentives doesn't really work well without high-frequency trading, so I don't bother going into it. And finally, our last 2 skills are going to go into marginal benefit, because reloading, or well, throwing a grenade in lieu of reloading is fantastic, because, and it also does couple well with Jack's Cachet, because you can have 0 grenades in your inventory, but with your Jacks dying left and right, you'll almost always have the free grenade shot with Jack's Cachet. So, you know, hey, you know, you run out of bullets, just throw a grenade and now you're fine. So yeah, it's all this is going to work pretty well, amazing together. And of course, there's the boosts to collaborate, teamwork, marginal benefit, just compensation, and best foot forward. You know, there's boost to incentives, but again, we don't really need that, so yeah, now we have 63% chance of reload, of instant reload with marginal benefit, or I guess if you were to be using a, oh no, it would be the same with the regular mod, so yeah, it's cool. The only actual differences are, let's see, what are the differences? Best foot forward and just compensation, which those extra 2 points and 1 point of that are relatively minor. So yeah. Anyways, that is my Jack build. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm gonna be setting him up against the raid boss, the Haxor's arena here that you can modify against the highest level enemies. Let me just change that. Well, I can't because I don't have the mission activated, but it's going to be on the high set. You'll be able to tell by the video that I have set. And against EOS, because EOS gives a lot of people trouble, and frankly, this build beats the shit out of EOS. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I do very much appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the build as much as I have, and feel free to try it out for yourself. Thank you very much.
First wave! Treat them like Trexicans jumping the border!
some heroes!
Kill's a bad guy.
Right in the relish.
Back here. The real one.
Good minion!
Good hero. Back here.
Leadership!
The real one.
Your sacrifice is a...
Now another one.
Leadership! Your sacrifice is appreciated, hero. Good minion!
Ouch.
Back here. The real one.
Leadership!
That'll meow in the morning. They're not getting back up.
Bad guy.
One down, one out. Your sacrifice is appreciated.
And the world just got 25.
Ouch.
Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Bad guy.
Go, Hunter, go!
Me and the world just got 25%.
One down,
That's gotta meow.
sacrifice is appreciated.
Thanks for the present. Meow. That's gotta smart. Ah, no! Critical hit to the onions! Now me another one. Here comes Meow 2.
Brilliant!
Ouch. Ouch.
Ice him up.
Ouch. Whatever.
Jack suckers.
Condiments.
Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Holy sauerkraut.
Leadership! Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Take out the badass you all. Take that, sourdough.
Ha ha ha! Long Jack suckers! Leadership! Long Jack suckers!
Laugh at cheese. That's gotta meow.
Leadership!
Tell me about it.
Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Right in the relish.
Badass. One down, one out. suckers! Throws a bad guy!
Now another one.
Down, one out!
I felt that right in my whiskers.
Sacrifice it!
That's some tangy mustard.
Real one.
Critical hit into the onions.
Rudy's the hero.
Ooh, right in the liverwurst.
One down!
Ouch.
There's a relish everywhere. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Your sacrifice is appreciated!
Back here. Real one.
It's my birthday. I'll laugh if I want to. I don't.
Contact, suckers! Good minion! Contact, suckers!
Looks like the end for you. Ouch.
World just got
Let's not... Leadership!
That's got a meow.
Son of a...
back here. Real one.
Your sacrifice is appreciated!
Ain't out.
Good minion!
Rudy's the hero.
That's got a smart. Ooh, no more meow for you.
Back here. Real one.
Your sacrifice is appreciated!
Rudy's the hero.
That's the last of them.
Good minion! Let's get sexy!
Back here.
Leadership!
Condiments.
One down, one up!
Back here. Real one.
He's done!
Oh, sauerkraut.
Your sacrifice is appreciated!
The hero.
Leadership!
Meow another one.
Whoa, someone get a moist towelette for that guy.
Appreciated!
Back here. Real one.
Don't screw with Jack!
Ouch.
And the world just got crushed.
Fear this face! Good minion!
Back here.
Take that, sourdough.
Contact, suckers! The kill was sponsored by Hyperion. You need a sweater? Good minion!
That's gotta meow.
Back here! The real one!
Don't do too well, you're making me look bad.
Back here! The real one!
That's gotta smart.
Frozen!
Back here!
Now we need another one.
That's a number 2 special.
One down, one up.
Just got 25% more
Come
hands
on,
up.
suckers! Go get 'em, boys!
Tossing grenade!
Good minion!
Ouch.
Your sacrifice is appreciated. Come back, suckers!
Hot dog!
Jack in!
Hero!
Good minion!
Right, relish. Critical hit to the onions.
Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Best party ever.
Good minion! Your sacrifice is appreciated.